Yo, you already know what it is. It's your boy Ronald West. I got no shirt on. I'm here with Xavier Carnegie, and you're watching Say Word.
Yes, sir.
Hey, I just want to know, are you gay?
Is that a question? Hold on, bitch. He tried me. I pee rainbows. I shit glitter,
What?
bitch. Don't ask me no. And I got makeup on. Don't ask me no.
Hey, yo, and the first question is gonna be, why? Why does it matter? And go back to the TikToks I sent you. There you go. Play that one. See, play that one right there. Read that.
I'm not listening. I'm
See, and then you go. You see that one, right?
Right.
Which basically says, like, dude is upset after he introduced you to all his friends and his family, and then he realized you were trans. And then you go to that video, right, that you just played before, and it says, hey, are you gay? Or so back to your original question, can you ask someone like their sexual orientation? And what I tell you, my first one was like, hey, no, you can't do that. But maybe you should be able to, just so we all on the same page.
I think I'm all for it. I think it's okay. I think it's all in a delivery, just like everything else. But then again, to say it's all in delivery would just make you only appreciate it from a certain delivery, which is not fair too. So it's not fair to like not be open to the different delivery that can come from it. You know what I'm saying? You can't decide how the delivery needs to be, but I think it's a legitimate question in today's society.
So if a guy walks up to you and says, hey, are you gay?
Yeah. Guys ask me that all the time.
Crack, touche.
No, seriously. Like
no. Yeah.
Well, not
Not
now.
like all the time.
Not now, but guys used to ask me that all the time. And,
no offense.
I never had a problem with it. I always was like, oh shoot, like that's dope. Like, goddamn, I'm attracted to everybody's attracted to me. You know what I mean?
Hey, it was funny.
You know,
fact.
You know, I never felt offended by it. You know, but I think it's a legitimate question. What do you think?
When you first asked me, like, hey X, can I ask this question? I said no. But then I seen those videos, then I'm like, hey, yo, he might be on to something. I think you might have, like, I think it's fair to say before I buy a car, like, I want to know which model it is. Like, I think that's fair. I think people would get upset with that though. I think people would take offense. Like, if you see a woman and you're like, damn, she's attractive, I think I'm going to approach. And you say, hey, how you doing? Blah, blah, blah. Like, yeah, my name is Xavier. My name is Sherelle. Hey, before we go any further, are you a biological woman? Or no. You got to go, are you trans? Are you see, that's just weird. Like, when do you ask that question? Like, you really want to know from the dick.
Right.
So, like, when is it appropriate to ask that question?
I think there probably like has to be a feeling out process so it can seem as genuine as possible. But if it's right on your mind from the door, like if they're like telltale signs from the door, 'cause let's just face it, some people just have like androgynous traits.
But it ain't got to be telltale, because a lot of people who transition are really passable. They're physically, there's really no differential. You know what I mean? So you could be like really passable. So again, it goes back to when is it not offensive?
Well, the deal is, now here's this. All right, now let's just break it down, right? Can they have kids? The answer is no, right? So
Yeah.
if you were in a relationship and you obviously or going to get in a relationship, that's the key. What it is. I just found the key. You tell the person that you want to have kids, that you plan on having kids later, and what they feel about that. And there you go. You get to ask the question without asking it.
They might just say, I don't want kids.
Well, then the relationship wouldn't work, because you just said that you wanted kids. So there's a way around it if you want to be around it and say, well, technically, I pretty much asked you by asking that question. There's a way around it.
But say you don't want kids. I mean, say you don't want kids, and then you ask as like a barrier, and then she says, "Yeah, nah." You like, "Yeah, I want kids. You want kids?" And they're like, "Nah, I really don't want kids." It's not a deal breaker because you didn't want them. You was just trying to put them through the test.
You know what? I don't think it's a problem. Like, you know, because like I said, I people ask me, "Am I gay?" or inquired as to whether or not I was gay. Yeah. You can't be offended by the question. It's look at today's society. I don't get offended by that, but that's just me. And I can't get offended if somebody gets offended about being offended by it. That's just the way it works.
Ooh.
This is just an opinion. You understand what I'm saying? I feel privileged to be asked that question, to be honest with you. It's like, damn, there you go.
Attractive motherfucker.
Right. There you go. This lets me know that all of the working out in the gym is working. But to be asked now if you're trans, now trans only represent less than 1% of the population in all different facets. So to be asked that question is kind of far-fetched.
I don't know, because like, is that a good number? Is that number right?
Yeah, less than 1%.
But it seemed like it's a lot of them.
The numbers say less than, maybe less than 1%.
I don't mean it like infestation, but it just seems like, every time you turn around, there's a gentleman with a wig on. So it seems like it's more than like 1%, unless they just concentrated over here in Jersey. Like, I don't know. Like,
less than 1%.
Wow.
I used to stick my neck out just for them to turn around and want to see me bled out. Gotta keep an evil eye, they try to put a hex out. None of you can match the quality, you feel like thread count. Used to have a lot of fucks to give, now I'm fresh out.